This is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools. Yeah, children of basement. They were viler than the earth. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Makakadash. That belongs to us and Nellis of great Stone, peace and salutation. To you, Akim and Aqua, across the fold and see why salute the hope for the elect. This is the brother Zion, one back to another lesson to spirit and power of Yahweh, Shemashai, Bashem, Makakadash. When I go on the brief article, in this scripture, you know, uh, you know, is speaking to or referring to Esau, Edom. Okay, all right. Job hate Edomites. All right, this is what Job was referring to. Those base, violent than the earth. Speaking about Esau. All right, now I'm gonna show you the traits of Esau because he's vile. You know, he didn't actually. This is an article I want to go on because he didn't actually did it on the plane, but he did it and he failed this drug test. These the traits of Esau. He vile. Scripture say they were children of fools. You're so stupid. Why you can, go snorting that shit and you gotta take do your medical and you're a pilot with one of the major airline companies and do shit. Scripture say children of basement. They are violent on the earth. Now I'm gonna show you, one of the traits of Esau. What he accustomed to doing. That's why we call them crackers. All right, because everything started from them. All right, and this is the profane person that is outside the temple. All right, that the Most High ain't dealing with. He rejected. Most High ain't dealing with him. Okay, we go into this brief little article. Excuse my, Facebook will show you all kind of shit. But nevertheless, it's a pilot snorts cocaine off woman gets fired from British Airways after drug test. You see that? Esau, only Esau do this kind of shit. And this way our people get this shit from. These heathens. It says the British Airways pilot was fired after reports of him snorting cocaine off a woman before flying a passenger aircraft to London. The pilot, who was married according to a Sun news report, was flagged after he bragged about indulging in the drug towards a stewardess who reported the incident. He's a vile person. I'm gonna show you what viler means. Okay, and that you could attach that to his character. Who he is. Revealed as Mike Beaton, also a father of one, was supposed to operate a 12-hour flight from Johannesburg, South Africa, to the British capital city in August. However, upon the flight attendant's report, Beaton was taken off his shift and replaced with another first officer, according to the British tabloid report. The flight was delayed overnight. After flying him to London as a passenger, the following day, Beaton tested positive for cocaine in a drug test at the Heathrow airport. So he's tested positive. He failed his test. The incident reportedly unraveled during Beaton's downtime after a flight to Johannesburg, where he consumed alcohol at a nightclub with a couple of locals, a Welsh holidaymaker and a Spanish woman. He then supposedly proceeded to one of their apartments, where he offered cocaine that he accepted and snorted off a topless woman's chest. It's so funny because only Esau do this shit. See, if I lost my shirt somewhere and one of the locals lad produces a plate with a few lines of coke, one of the text messages said, according to the Sun report. So then there's a debate about whose chest is the best to do a bump off. The civil agent authority has revoked his medical certificate, essentially banning him from operating a passenger aircraft. So yeah, this devil, he go out dry sniffing some coke, dirty them, wicked ass shit, sniffing coke of somebody, a woman, a topless woman chest. you know. And these to show you the characteristics of these devils, you know. And our people is do sometimes the same shit, you know. Ain't too much with the powder, but you know, with liquor and all kind of wicked shit. They learn that from the heathens, man. You know. Yeah, you see. So this devil, he failed his drug test. Alright? He failed his drug, you know, and he's a vile person because only Esau's do this kind of shit, man. Only Esau's do this kind of shit. Alright, Esau. Okay. Now, let me go back in the word the scripture, Job 38. They were children of fools. They were children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Only Esau do them disgusting shit, selling, sniffing coke and nasty, disgusting shit like that. Okay? Only Esau. Alright? Let's go into that word, viler. Okay? Online etymology, right? Vile. Right. It says morally repugnant means disgusting, also morally flawed, corrupt, wicked, of no value. Who's the wicked? Malachi 1 verse 4. Okay. Okay, let's get it. Who's the wicked? Okay. So Job was referring to the Edomites. You know, Job said he wanted to have them around his dogs. I mean, he have his dogs around him, basically. This is Malachi 1 and verse 4. It says, let me start at verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein have thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. Moses, he hated Esau, the progenitor of the so-called white race, and laid his mountains and his heritage base for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, and we should return and build a desolate places. You know, during the time of the Renaissance, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. The border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. Very long time, a long time. Okay? The border of wickedness. There's the wicked. They are the wicked. So one of the meanings of the word vile, right? Morally repugnant, morally flawed, corrupt, wicked, of no value. Esau is the wicked, of inferior quality, disgusting. And that's a disgusting act what he displayed. Alright? Slakia. Disgusting, foul, ugly, degrading, humiliating, of low estate. That's what's humiliating. But that's the character of these devils of low estate, without worldly or honor or esteem. Alright? You see that? And that's the trait of these devils. That's the trait of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay? Humiliating, of low estate, foul, ugly. But, you know, pretty much, you know, going to the article, you know, hey, these devils are true, man. You know, he fearless his test because he's an ass. Okay, he's an ass. That devil, he's an ass. Stupid ass nigga. And, you know, these are traits of this devil. He's a vile nigga. He's a base nigga. He's a base nigga. And these the niggas who ruling. This base nigga. This who the Most High have ruling. Alright? The Most High set him up as the basis of man. In the book of Daniel. Let me see if I could get that. You think Daniel 4 chapter? Yeah. Daniel 4 and 17. This matters by the decree of the watchers, and to demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over the basis of men. This base, low, dirty, vile nigga, disgusting nigga, he ruling. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he ruling. This the nigga who ruling. Okay? This is the devil who is ruling now on the planet Earth. for these wacky, tacky Christians who do not believe that he is ruling. Okay? Okay? Basis. Low. Loneliest of station. Low basis. Alright? He low. You see that? That's devil low, man. This who the Lord have ruling. Okay? But pretty much, you know, F these devils, man. You know, F these devils. Wicked ass niggas. You know, just laugh at these devils now. But that is something brief to show you the traits of these devils. You know, file and base niggas would rule in this earth today. But yeah, man, I want to give all praise going on the Yahweh Shemashai, but Shemakah Kadesh. Yeah, man, Shalom, Akim. Shalom.